So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They'll run on first down. Hunt. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Darquez Denard. The 20. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Now Bullock to add the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
On first down, it's Hunt. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Block in the back. Offense.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
From the gun, Mayfield. Over the middle, complete. That's Hunt. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. Here's second and goal.
Get up the field. Check.
Here's Mayfield. Steps away to his left. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's capped off by the Browns' touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Bengal offense on their way out as we look at the playoff race in the AFC. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season. As this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season has gone, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's ever said to their team, all right, let's look three weeks down the road. It's always right here, right now. Forget that. Think about what the playoffs are going to look like. The teams that we see that are already in, the teams that are trying to get in, we could have some great matchups.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Sheldon Richardson, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. And the Bengals on 3rd down. Now, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This will be 3rd and 6. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. Throw left side, complete to Ross. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 1st down throw coming for Dalton. Under heavy pressure, and down goes Dalton on the sack. Joe Schobert in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Dalton. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try to pass on 4th down. Dalton. He's got his man here. It's Green. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And Dalton to throw. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. This is Mixon. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. They look to throw on 3rd with Dalton. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps them pick up the 1st. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Dalton off play action. This will be caught inside the 10. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st. From the gun, Dalton. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. And whistle.